Welcome to the Hypnosis Chat. I'm your host, Lisa Finn. I've experienced firsthand the power of hypnosis, and I want to share this amazing tool with everyone who will listen. My goal, my mission is to show the world you can change your thoughts to change your life. And that's what I'm doing, one person at a time. So let's get to it. Hello, Lisa here, and welcome to the Hypnosis Chat, episode 7. In this episode, we're going to be speaking with my client, Teresa, about her experience with hypnosis and how it has impacted her life. So, Teresa, welcome.
Thank you.
Are you ready to talk about hypnosis?
I sure am.
All right, great. So let's go back to the first time we met and how we found each other. It was in an Instagram makeover class, right?
Yes.
Yes. So this is about a year or so ago, and we were both entrepreneurs. We're both supporting each other's businesses. And if I recall, I did an online self-hypnosis workshop for my Instagram followers and clients, and you came to that class. So tell me, I'm going to do another one soon. So tell me, what did you think of the class, the self-hypnosis workshop?
I was excited by the idea of being able to hypnotize myself. I wanted to know more. But I've been an art director and designer for my entire career. And when the pandemic hit, I was recovering from knee replacement surgery and had completed a contract with my main client at the time. So my professional future was kind of in limbo. So I decided to turn to my great love and the profession I prepared for in high school and college, which is, well, it was fashion illustration. I turned to illustration, but female-based. The main thing for me at the time was that it was a terrific intro to you. Your understanding of the mind and how it works and all the parts and our emotions and how we operate, it really satisfied my curiosity about you. And it made me more confident in working with you, which I had planned to do. Mm-hmm. I was going to share myself with you. I wanted to know who you were. I don't just kind of go with people on the fly. So it was important to me.
Yeah. And that is one of the key things to being successful in hypnosis is to really trust the person that you are working with. And that's why I do consultations. And that's what you did. You signed up for a consultation because I don't work with just everybody. You know, if we don't click or it doesn't seem right, then we're going to go our separate ways. You can go, I might refer you, but we had our first consultation and then we clicked, obviously. And then we decided to work together. And this was not your first time doing hypnosis, was it?
No, I had done it a few times with therapists. I had a therapist years ago. I did that at first with her. And then there was a smoking therapy that didn't work. But then another therapist a few years back, and then with you.
So you had, it's interesting because you came in with already the belief that hypnosis can work.
Yes. Definitely.
You knew the power of hypnosis. It was just finding the right time, finding the right person. And I think that's when you and I kind of clicked and it was right. And then we ended up working together. Do you want to share the reason you came to me for hypnosis?
Well, I felt ready to do some emotional decluttering. You know, starting a new business is enormous. I had never done it before. This was an online business. So really, if my emotions aren't in check or I'm not in a good place with myself, I'm kind of alone behind the wall of social media in my business, especially during the pandemic. So I felt like maybe I needed to clean out an old storeroom to make room for the new and to start anew with how I feel about my art and in creating it and how to share it.
And so we went through the process and you came out the other side. And I know I've been following you on Instagram and you are at, we'll just say it now. You're at 9 Modern Muses on Instagram. Is that what
Yes.
that's what it is on Instagram?
Well, actually, on Instagram, it's Teresa Reinalda _ 9 Modern Muses.
Okay. We'll put that in the show notes with the exact, how you can follow. But if you searched up 9 Modern Muses, I think you probably would come up pretty quickly. So,
and my website,
and your website is
9modernmuses.com.
the number 9modernmuses.com. And I know you've been posting all over the place, been following you since we've been worked together. Let's get into that. What did it actually feel like for you being in hypnosis?
It was, I would liken it to a guided meditation prepared just for me with my own specific guide, which was you. Mm-hmm. There just to support my goals, just to help me and guide me to where I needed to go and where I needed to look to grow, to thrive. It's getting into the state is like, it's like a relaxation before sleep, I would say. It's that easy kind of relaxed going into sleep. Although you're not asleep. And in the state, I was fully awake, in control, working toward a goal. So a goal I feel strongly about. Mm-hmm. And there's a real feeling of accomplishment from it. So if we go from like getting into it, relaxed, focusing with my guide on my goal, what I wanted to look at, and then there's a real feeling of accomplishment, is a power. And then there's I felt really tired afterward. There's a lot of work in there, mm-hmm. A lot of emotional work. And then I would feel cold, and then I would come out, and I felt like I needed a cup of tea and to put my feet up for a few minutes. Definitely.
Right. So there was the emotional work that sounds like you were able to do in hypnosis that got you to that next step, that got you over to what you really wanted to do.
Yes.
Yeah. Was there anything that surprised you about our sessions?
There were lots of surprises. It was, wow, I'm really in this. I'm really back there. Mm-hmm. I really went back there and felt it like it was really happening.
Okay.
But still in control, still here, still me. Just like watching a really good movie. Mm-hmm. Like so good was the acting that you got lost in it, that you felt it was real. That's how it is.
Yes. And that is a perfect example of how we do go into hypnosis all the time. Watching a really good movie, really reading a really good book, so that you actually feel what the characters are doing, like feeling that emotion in your body is mm-hmm. What hypnosis opens you up to do. And movies and books and other things do the same. Songs do the same thing. They put you in that hypnotic state. So that's a really good analogy to what we were actually doing. And so how does your experience with hypnosis help you even today on a continued basis? Because we worked together like a year ago. So here we are almost, a year later. How has hypnosis continued to help you? Because we did five sessions, right? We worked together for 5 weeks. Yeah, 5 weeks. And then you were ready to go. And so here we are this time later. You're like the after. Tell us.
There's like a newness. There's a freshness to my feelings. There's an awareness of things that is new. So things are brighter. The past is not like a foreign kind of cloaked, shadowy figure anymore. It's been faced in the light of day. I know the past is a story. I wrote that story, and I can make anything of today. So I can write today fresh without using any of that old story if I choose. And if I choose to go back to that story, well, that's my choice. But the choices are endless, numerous, enormous. So I feel freer. I feel free.
That's awesome. And I love that analogy that you get to write your story.
Yeah.
You get to write the story. It's your choice. And yeah, that story is just those thoughts going through our heads. And you get to choose them. And that is so amazing. I'm so proud of you. You did
Thank
such a good
you.
job. I mean, you came in with the thing you wanted to change. We worked on it. You did all the work. And here you are on the other side, feeling that freedom, feeling that ability to control your life, and that you are deciding what your future is going to be.
Yes.
Good job. Good job, Teresa.
Thank you.
So proud of you. So excited for you. I love it. Is there anything else you want to share? Maybe for someone who's thinking about doing sessions with me, they're on the fence, they're not sure about hypnosis, or, could this work for me? Any words of wisdom you want to share?
Yes. I think hypnosis really deserves a new name, honestly. For many, it conjures up like parlor tricks and onstage hocus pocus, and it's not these things. It's as helpful as you can wish and allow it to be. So you're in total control. If you want to control your life and your emotions, hypnosis is an incredible tool. I recommend it. I am proof that it works. And you always can and will choose to go back to it during your lifetime to continue to work on things. It's one of the most fascinating and friendly tools you could ever ask for.
That's great. I love that description. Thank you so much, Teresa. I'm looking at your art. If you're watching this on the video, you can see it too. If you're listening, you can't. So, do you want to tell us a little bit about your artwork and your business?
Well, as I said, thank you for the opportunity. I studied fashion illustration. I always just had this thing for mostly female-based art. The beauty, the sensitivity, the delicateness, the boldness, what women are about is what empowers me to do my work. So feeling all the feelings of women and putting it on paper and actually feeding it to myself and to anyone who wants to look on is really important to me. I think as I grow, I can help others see their growth and their power with my work. I like to create a place on paper or canvas where people can rest, or they can get excited about something, or they can really stop and look at something, and somehow it will connect internally. That's a big point for me, to connect internally with things as well as externally with the visual. So I created 9 Modern Muses.
9, yes. So I know when I look at your work, I can feel the emotion. I can usually feel the emotion of coming off of it. So, and I'm not into art, but I definitely feel that emotion. So I love looking at your stuff as well and following you. Again, tell us, you're on Instagram at
Teresa Reinalda. That's TERESA REINALDA _9, the number 9, Modern Muses.
Great. We'll put that in the show notes too.
Great.
So thank you so much, Teresa, for sharing with us. If you would like to learn more about hypnosis, check out my other episodes of the Hypnosis Chat. And you can also find me on Instagram and Facebook at Lisa Finn Hypnosis.
You're amazing, Lisa. Thank you for this.
Thank you. And thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And if you are ready to experience hypnosis for yourself and see how this amazing process can work for you, schedule your free consultation with me at lisafinnhypnosis.com. And we'll chat about what's going on with you and how hypnosis can help. And again, if you want to check out Teresa's artwork, go to 9modernmuses.com and take a look at what she has to offer as well. Do you have any last words, Teresa?
Just connect with Lisa. She's awesome.
Thank you. And that's what we have for you today. Thanks again, Teresa. Bye for now.